So now my address. Mr. Chairman, headmaster of this grade school, distinguished guests, teachers and students, media personality present, ladies and gentlemen. It is a great honor and privilege to stand before you today as we gather to celebrate the International Mathematics Day under the inspiring theme, Mathematics and Hope. At first glance, mathematics and hope may seem two very different ideas. Mathematics is often associated with numbers, formulas, and calculators, whilst hope is something we feel in the heart or our heart. Yet, when we look closely, we discover that mathematics is one of the greatest sources of hope for humanity. Today, I would like us to reflect on how mathematics inspires hope, transforms lives, and shapes a better future for individuals, communities, and nations. So, briefly, I will highlight on mathematics gives us power to solve problems. Mathematics builds critical thinking and confidence. Mathematics opens doors to more opportunities. Mathematics helps nations to develop. Mathematics inspires curiosity and discovery. Mathematics teaches perseverance. The role of teachers in inspiring hope, a message to students, and some little conclusion. So briefly, let me touch on them. Mathematics gives us power to solve problems. One of the most important reasons mathematics brings hope is that it helps us to solve problems. Throughout history, humanity has faced many challenges: disease outbreaks, climate change, economic difficulties, and technological problems. In each case, mathematics had played a vital role in finding solutions. For example, scientists use models to predict weather patterns and natural disasters. These days, doctors use mathematics to analyze medical data to develop treatment in hospitals. For instance, we have an area called mathematical epidemiology. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm just giving you an example, not to show off. I did MSc Industrial Mathematics in Kent University, and my thesis topic was modeling the diagnosis of diabetes mellitus using systems of ordinary differential equations. Now, what we did, what it means is that we use mathematics models, equations, to diagnose diseases. So we form systems of equations. It is a matrix form. We have three variables, A, B, C. Now, you collect data. The data that we collected was on blood sugar levels. And I remember I collected my data at Intervention. When I was at the hospital collecting data, the nurses were saying, "Hey, then that's where the mathematics here." Medicine, I said, yes. This is a new area. Many doctors are running into that area. It is called mathematical epidemiology. So we collect the data and use it to feed the equation. And then the solutions that comes is in three different ranges. The first range, from 0 to something, let's say 9. When we collect your blood samples, the data, your sugar level, and use it to. Mathematics help us to move from confusion to clarity. It shows us that every problem can be understood, analyzed, and solved step by step. And that is exactly what hope is about. It's about the belief that problems have solutions and the future can be better than today. Now, mathematics also builds critical thinking and confidence. Mathematics trains the mind to think logically and creatively. So when students work through a challenging mathematical problem, they learn how to be patient. They learn persistence. They learn logical reasoning, confidence in their abilities. And though sometimes students may struggle with a question, but when they keep trying and finally find a solution, something powerful happens. They become happy and realize that they are capable of overcoming challenges. So the moment of discovery builds confidence and hope. Mathematics teaches us an important lesson in life, that failure is not the end. It is a part of a journey towards success. Mathematics also opens doors and opportunities that you can see here, because it is the foundation of many important careers and innovations. Fields such as engineering, medicine, finance, computer science, data science, artificial intelligence, all depends on mathematics. Many of the technologies we enjoy today, the mobile phones, the internet, the GPS, navigation, and digital banking, exist because of mathematics. In fact, even the celebration of the International Mathematics Day, which is March 14, is associated with famous mathematical constant, pi, that I mentioned earlier on. And it reminds us of how mathematics connects different cultures and ideas around the world. For young people, mathematics represents a gateway to endless opportunities. It empowers them to become innovators, inventors, and leaders of tomorrow. And that gives us hope, not just to individuals, but to the entire communities. Mathematics also helps nations to develop. Mathematics is essential for national development. Countries that invest in strong mathematics education often lead in technology, in scientific research, in economic growth, innovation. So from building smart cities to managing natural resources, mathematics play a crucial role in planning for the future. For countries in Africa, including Ghana, mathematics offers a powerful tool for solving local challenges such as improving agriculture, managing energy resources, developing digital technologies, strengthening healthcare systems, even in an attempt to end this illegal mining, galamsey. You know, the Environmental Protection Agency is bringing about how they will put some solution to the river to cure the rivers, to heal the rivers. And the quantities and the amounts they are mentioning are all mathematics. Without mathematics, they cannot come by this. A short message to you, the student. Mathematics may sometimes feel difficult, but remember this. Every mathematician was once a student like you who struggled with a problem. I repeat, I said every mathematician was once a student like you who struggled with a problem. So don't be afraid of mistakes. You can do a mistake, but practice again. Try again. Mistakes are stepping stones to understanding. Approach mathematics with curiosity and determination. Just as the earlier speaker said, ask questions, practice regularly, work with your friends and teachers. With time and effort, you will discover that mathematics is not just a subject, but a language that helps you understand and change the world. And within that discovery lies great hope for your future. Take away fear from you in mathematics. Don't be afraid of mistakes, okay? Now, before I conclude, let me give you a simple law. It is called the law of good performance in mathematics. Say it. If you have pen and paper, write this law down. The law of good performance in mathematics. Say it again. It states that your performance is directly proportional to how often you practice, provided that smart work remains constant. Now, say it after me. Your performance is directly proportional to how often you practice, provided that smart work remains constant. The AAA that we are talking, that your teacher, people did this and got A. They learned, they practice. You cannot lie in the dormitory, be pressing anything, and then take mathematics like this and be reading.